What's up, everybody? This is Psycho Break along with
Tojo.
And today we're talking about heels. Now, this is going to be the near to the last thing that we're going to do with the review of collaboration on this. And then we'll do an overall series collaboration. In the meantime, we are working on doing individual reviews. That way you get a different point of view. Also gives a reason to check out our channel versus actually just giving it all on all three platforms. Anyways, as we go, this name of this episode is The Big Bad Fish. Something Nick knows nothing about. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. One of the bad things about using this on the table is that when we move, it shakes. Yeah. All right. So what do you think about it? Well, starting off.
Well, actually, I like it that we got a flashback to start off with. That way you got to see how alike Jack is compared to his dad.
Yep. That actually, matter of fact, what it starts off with is you actually get to see they're going from a car ride as they just got done doing, I guess he's getting his heart checked or something.
Yeah,
he's getting a physical
Tom
or something.
went to a heart specialist.
Yeah, he went to a heart specialist and stuff. And in the middle of it, as they're driving and stuff, the dad's kind of complaining about the way he's driving. Typical stuff with parents sometimes. And then they pull over because he's got to take a piss, and it's not illegal to take a piss, so they're pissing. And basically, they talk a little bit about Ace, but the son, Jack, talks about that he wants to help with the business. And how does the dad act about that?
Well, Jack wants to help with the storyline, stuff like that, to help run the business, get more people there. And Tom just looks at it as, don't come for my sit, boy.
Don't come for his sit. And no truer words can be spoken there, because then you can actually see where Jack kind of incorporates that and why he's not letting anybody in to either create ideas or even story development with the characters, because he's just like his dad.
Yep.
Yeah, boy. So they go to wrestling for a little bit. He basically doesn't wrestle with his dad, but his dad says, look, if you beat me, boy, and I'll sign the papers DWL to you. And that's where Jack says, not everything's about wrestling. You can't settle everything about wrestling. And that's when they lock up.
You can't settle everything with a fight.
Right, exactly. So with that being said, though, not giving too many spoilers, just definitely going to say you probably need to check this one out. This does hype up a little bit of the season finale, but before we delve into that, let's talk about something else that actually happens too, is that now you actually get to see who the guy from FWD is all about, because now he makes more of an appearance, and he's more of a, what would you say, of a kind of a, he actually makes his presence known in this episode.
You have to get to see him more and be able to find out more about his history and everything. Like we said, we're not going to try to give any spoilers, but this episode also deals with Jack and his wife Stacy and their son with some trouble at school, and how Stacy is feeling towards Jack about everything that's been going on. And the good thing about this is they were doing an open tryout, because they're getting ready for the big show, because they got people who's gone, injured and everything. So,
i.e. Rooster and Bobby.
Yeah. So we're not going to go into details about it, but of course you already know Crystal wants to try out because he wants to be a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're going to say. You have to watch it to find out what happens. But basically, Willie's going to bat for her.
And she very rarely goes to bat for her. The whole time she's pretty much saying, you're a valet. That's all you'll ever be. Stick to that.
But after the tryouts, she's like,
she's like,
good.
Holy crap, this girl can go.
Yeah, she might not be big, but she's acrobatic as can be.
That's true. And then if we skip down to the line, then we actually see some other things take place. Some questions answered that happened about how did the tissues end up getting thrown at Ace? Did everybody bring tissues? Well, come to find out, the wife does a little digging, and the son, I guess, is set to think that everybody brought them, and not knowing why
the son doesn't know what's going on, really. He's still real confused about everything from the past episodes with the hospital and all that stuff. So when he got into trouble at school, I think it was more or less that he doesn't really know how to deal with his emotions, because he looks at life as one way, wrestling as another way. Now they're blending together too much, so we don't know which is what.
Yeah, and for one thing, he told his mom, he says what he learned from his dad was that if you don't like something, you gotta show it with anger. And that's the best way to work.
That's how Grandpa Tom King did.
So yeah. So that being said, and the thing is culminating to a lot of things. You actually find out some stuff about why, in all honesty, why the FWD is not really why they really don't give a crap about. I want to say the belt. They don't give a crap about story. They don't give a crap. It's basically like
they're just there for mayhem.
Yeah, it's more of a show. Oh, you want to be champion? You're champion. How's that sound? And this is going to play into something that I think is going to be.
Yeah, this is going to play. Basically, it's teeing off for the season finale, which I am actually hyped up to watch. I can't wait to watch it.
Now, the one thing I brought up in the last review, way back when we was talking about double turn, wonder who it's going to be. Still kind of got questions about what this double turn is going to mean. And I'm really, I don't know if it's, at this point you don't know. However, we do know that, what was CM Punk's name in this series?
Ricky Rabies.
Ricky Rabies is supposed to be making an appearance in that one. So I can't wait to see how that goes. And I'm thinking there's going to be some more who's who as far as in the wrestling world that's going to make an appearance. I think we might end up seeing Stevie Richards probably.
Yeah, we probably will because we do know he's supposed to be appearing.
Mm-hmm. Truth be told, though, we're going to do some more episodes and stuff, especially when we do an overall summary review after we get done watching this and stuff. And we will do our our quizzes and stuff that is going to be coming up. However, the only reason why we haven't done it yet is because if we did our quizzes, so me and him got to thinking some of the quizzes might be spoilers for the actual episodes, and we'd rather have all the episodes watched.
What we're going to do is we're going to end up, when the season finale comes on, we're going to do a review on that specific show.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to do an overall review for the entire series.
Right.
And then we're also going to have our little quiz thing, which is going to be fun to do. But remember, you always need to check out all the channels because we got stuff going on all 3 of our channels. Really.
Yeah. The reason why we have all 3 content appearing to all 3 channels is so people to kind of bring bring an audience to look at all of them. But eventually what we're going to do is we're going to have where one channel does one thing, one does the other thing, and then when we collaborate, it's going to be on Becca Gaming. Becca Gaming, anyways, that's where this one, this is going to be the last one that's going to be shown on all of them. Well, probably after the 8th one or whatever. After we do the 8th one, then after that,
the series collaboration.
Yeah, and then series collaboration. Then we'll start getting rid of the ones or whatever. We'll leave them on our channels, whatever.
We'll leave them on that channel. We just have it where you won't be able to find them on the Cycle Break or the Tojo C.
Yeah.
But we'll have our individual.
Yeah, in place of it. Yeah.
In place.
But Becca Gaming may end up being changed to Becca Gaming Review on the same channel that we got Becca Gaming. We might just add a review on there. We're just working on trying to get some logos done for it. We got some other things going on. But anyways, with this Hills review, rated from a 1 to 5, how would you rate this episode?
Honestly, I would have to give this a solid 4.5 just because it got me hyped up, ready to watch season finale.
Yeah. And honestly, you can tell that on this season finale was probably a 2-part series, and they cut it in half just way the season finale picks up. Because from where it picks up from what we saw on the trailer, it looks like it picks up right from where this ended. So on that, I'm going to have to give this definitely a 4.5 on this, agreeing with Tojo here. But guys, if you don't have stars, why?
Yeah, why?
Why?
One more thing before we end up signing off is we actually have something in the works that we think you're going to enjoy. Just be sure to check out Becca Gaming later on. We will end up talking more about that in our channel update.
Yeah, which we'll be doing eventually soon. But right now we're still working on stuff because come to find out we may end up having to reshoot some stuff that we did only because we didn't think about the music, and it would be much more if we did the entrance without music. That way we don't have to refilm or something. We'll figure out something. Either way, we got it planned. It's going to be a 4-part series. Me and him are definitely hyped about this.
Yeah.
It's going to kick off the new Becca Gaming channel. Yes, it's the same Becca Gaming channel, but it's going to be new in the sense of it's going to be revised. It's going to have more of a plethora thing. We're going to go through and actually make playlists of things and make it more organized. Same thing with my channel. It's time to get going, guys. It's time for the grind. But anyways, as always,
break every chain.
You know it.